Morning, market snipers. Welcome back. This is Jesse getting started right at 9:02 a.m. Ooh, a little bit late today. That's all right. I was early. I was on time, and then of course get caught up in the charts or whatever. And here we are, starting at 9:02. What's going on? Welcome back, everyone. If you're new to the channel, awesome, welcome. And if you're returning, even better. Good to see you back. First half of the live stream, we will cover Bitcoin, altcoins. A couple of them are starting to break out, so we'll take a look at those. We always take a look at the indices like the NASDAQ, SP 500, probably the Magnificent Seven. Seems to be like a usual thing. And then, of course, any other stocks or crypto assets that kind of jump out at us on this. Used to be the Sniper Top 40, but it's like the Sniper Top 200 now. I don't know how it grew so big. It's not like I trade all 200. So for me, it's like I do better if I'm only trading like two to five at any given time. I can't trade 40 and watch all 40 at the same time. It's just probably could, but then I get watered down, so I don't like it. So in the second half of the live stream, early bird gets a worm. Whoever puts in their chart request first. We will cover your chart requests in the second half of the live stream. So make sure to put in the ticker symbol. Let me know if it's crypto or stock. And that way I can search for it quickly and keep the live streaming, right? So that's what we want to do. Woo! Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back. SDIG plus 70%. Good morning, Javier. Welcome back. Doc, hello from Germany. Lawrence, welcome back. Good to see you back on here. Woo. So yeah, Bitcoin's not doing too much, but it is still trying to hold above the trending dots right now. So it's been battling the trending dots since August 8th. So the trending dots has been resistance and support since August 8th, right? So we'll see what happens here in the near future. Basically consolidating sideways. This is a low. This is a lower high. And then at some point, are we going to put in a higher low, right? It won't be confirmed, in my personal opinion, until this gets taken out up here. But that's a long, you'd be waiting for, a while, and the move has already been making a move, right? So will it put in a higher low? We don't know for sure. We don't know. Because it's still bearish on the daily chart. Expect bounces along the way, but it's still bearish on the daily chart. It's still bearish on the weekly chart. This is Bitcoin, by the way. DJR78. Yo, big up, my man. Yep. Good to see you on here. Longtime market sniper. 30, Tanya, 40. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Tanya. 30 is the new 40. Is that what that means, Tanya? 30 is the new 40? No. Usually you say it the other way. 40 is the new 30. I'm 45, so I don't feel 30. I don't feel 45, I don't think, in my mind, but I also don't feel 30, that's for sure. When I was 30, I was training for marathons. I had ran a marathon. 37, I was training for another marathon, and I hurt my knee playing basketball with the young guys in their 20s, trying to keep up with them. Hurt my knee, and haven't trained for marathon since. But yeah, 40 is not the new 30. 45 is definitely not the new 30. So I don't know if that means that or not. But good morning. So the weekly chart is still bearish, and we're going to try to keep this one shorter. I've been running over an hour, but I've got a lot of work to do behind the scenes for tools, for my own stuff, all that. So I need to keep the live streams a little bit shorter. Yesterday, it was supposed to be shorter and still went 46 minutes. So it's not like we're doing 10 minutes, but we gotta try to keep it a little bit shorter because I got a lot of this is fun. Don't get me wrong. This is fun, but I've got important stuff I need to handle for my own self, for trading and trading tools and stuff like that. So anyways, weekly chart is still bearish. On the weekly chart, trending dots are still going down. Will it retest the trending dots? and then make another lower low. That is a possibility. So we're going to keep an eye on it. We still have these targets over here. Um, 2 out of the 4 targets have been hit to the downside. We don't know for sure if target 3 is going to get hit. We don't know if target 4 is going to get hit. We don't know if the 200-week moving average is going to get hit. Usually it doesn't get hit until the bear market. So is this the bear market, or are the bulls going to finally step in at some point and say, hey, this bull run is still on. We're just going through a forever consolidation over here on Bitcoin. So we're talking about a 6-month consolidation. Let's see, March. Yeah, if it goes to September, it's going to be a 6-month consolidation. If it goes longer and lower price, then may have to relabel it, right? So we'll see what happens. But this is Bitcoin currently up 0.74% for crypto. That's flat, right? That's flat for crypto. So that's the weekly chart. Remember, the 2-week chart had that RSI sell signal back over here, MACD bearish crossover, and then we have the 3-week chart. Also had an RSI sell signal not seen since May 2021. Remember, there was still a bounce. There was still an epic bounce to make a second higher high back in November 2021, creating bearish divergence. So we'll see if that were to happen again. That would be crazy if it did, something similar. But there was an RSI sell signal on the 3-week chart, which closed 2 days ago, right? Closed 2 days ago, not seen since May 2021. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. What else? So daily chart, right? Let's stay in the daily chart. Ethereum still battling the trailing dots. Not much to report. Solana got rejected from the trailing dots. Sand, right? Sand has been this huge, I guess you can call it a falling wedge, right? Huge potential falling wedge. You can see this low over here. Possible, I don't know if you can see this on the chart. Maybe on your mobile phone it might be a little bit more difficult, but just trying to give you the overall picture of it sloping down. Possible higher low over here. So let's kind of zoom in. So if you got this low, right, at 23.7 cents, and then a POS 24.7 cents, back above the trading dots, could see a pending buy signal in the near future, could see it break out of this downward trend line, and then possibly come up and hit some of these targets over here on sand, right? So keep that in mind, because a lot of these are starting to look very similar. Near, currently back above the trading dots. Filecoin, bullish divergence followed by a reverse candle, possible higher low over here. Possible higher low over here, right? So if you get a pending buy signal and breaking out that downward trend line, could be going up for some bigger targets over here on Filecoin. It's been crushed. A lot of these altcoins have been crushed since March, right? So wick to wick, looking at 75% over 149 days. That's a 5-month period, followed by a possible higher low, and see if we can get some sort of retracement, right? See if we can get some sort of retracement. This is a huge move down that has not been filled in yet, right? So usually kind of backfill, even if it's just going to put in a lower high and catch a bounce, that's still probably like 100% bounce, right? So even from current price to like, see if it comes all the way back up here. Yeah, over 100% bounce, right? So a lot of opportunities out there, even if we're not going to the moon yet. We don't know. Mana, similar thoughts. Bullish divergence going back to April 2024, followed by a reverse candle, followed by a possible higher low. Could be breaking on this downward trend line over here. Could see a possible pending buy signal in the near future. Before we get going too crazy, we covered that on the last one. Let's get the trigger finger warmed up over here. Okay. And oh, here we go. Competing with Salamandrin, 1,500. viewers. Oh, he's beating us today. Let's see. Let's come over here and warm it up. Ooh, we got 10 people who smashed the like button. We need 40 more to make myself feel better. Help me, help me with algorithms. I would appreciate it. Smash that like button, hit the repost button, and throw in a quick emoji. Let's do that one just real quick. Just keep it at like 5 seconds or less. Literally 5 seconds of your time to do that. That'd be great. Thank you. Appreciate that. While we're over here, might as well smash the like button over here, repost, and hit emoji as well. Let's see. Let's do a fingers crossed. Let's do a fingers crossed. There we go. Boom. All right. Just in, ADA has a pending buy signal on the daily chart, bullish divergence. So that's what we're covering right now. This is MANA, 1.67% today. Could see a pending buy signal in the near future. Targets have been set. Algo had a buy signal yesterday. We talked about it. We covered it when it was a pending buy signal. Broke out of the downward trend line. This was a possible higher low over here. It will be confirmed once it's back above, closing back above 15.86 cents. Obviously, I don't wait for that. All go. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Obviously, this is for educational purposes only, and hopefully, we have some entertainment along the way. Let's keep going. Let's get rock and roll even faster. We're already 13 minutes in. We got a lot of charts to cover. Let's rock and roll. Pending buy signal on Algo yesterday. It's closing. The probabilities are increasing that we're going to hit at least target 1 over here. A lot of confluence at target 2. If my memory serves me right, I'm pretty sure there is. And then, of course, target 3 and target 4 get hit often as well. Cardano, breaking news. Just in, breaking news. Bullish divergence going all the way back from April 2024. Hopefully, Dan the Man is watching this today. If Dan the Man is watching this, he loves Cardano. He loves ADA. Breaking news, we have bullish divergence followed by a reverse candle, followed by a possible higher low. That's what I'm pointing out over here, right? Bullish divergence followed by a reverse candle, followed by a higher low. Now we have a pending buy signal, could be breaking on this downward trend line. The probabilities are increasing by the moment. Cardano is currently up 4.31%. The targets have been set. Again, a lot of confluence at target 2. Target 1, 3, and 4 also get hit often. So we'll see what happens over there. Dot, not yet, but is currently above the trending dots. AVAX, breaking news, pending buy signal over on AVAX. They all start looking very similar, right? Chainlink looks a little bit different, but currently above the trending dots. FET, similar, but similar and currently above the trending dots, but it's got some work to do. I guess you could probably draw a more aggressive downward trend. That's pretty aggressive. This one, I'm not sure what happened over here, but let's fix it. Let's fix it. So it might still have some work to do. We don't know yet, but that's FET, aka Fetch.ai. Rari could see a pending buy signal in the near future. Had an RSI buy signal already. So that is Rari. What a huge consolidation that was. All the way from the top. Let's see, top wick down almost 77% if you round it up. Could we see an epic bounce, right? An epic bounce, even at like, a retracement up into here. That's gonna be a major bounce, right? Even from current price right now. Say if it just, eyeball test over 100% bounce. I mean, I have traded Forex. I don't chart them often. And I think Forex is better for day trading. And I have day traded it successfully. But I just I don't day trade every single day. I don't even day trade every single week. It's just if I'm bored or I don't have things to do, then I'll go day trade and try to make a quick 400 to 600 bucks, right? For the day. But I don't love day trading every single day. I think it's just too much work. I prefer to like study the charts, study the charts, study the charts, watch, wait patiently, and then nail a big trade, right? I just prefer to do that. So if I'm on crypto or futures, I kind of January 2023, I kind of started pivoting from crypto leverage because the US kept cracking down, and so I flipped over to futures, which is still leverage trading. And I kind of moved over to that. And I kind of just stick to like one thing being the main thing, right? So I kind of just went down that rabbit hole. I was testing like Forex and futures, and futures just felt more like when I was trading Bitcoin with 10x leverage and Ethereum with 10x leverage. Futures felt very, very similar, but it felt easier, if not the same. Because if you do Bitcoin 10x leverage on futures, right, it's basically the same thing. And so I could swing trade over there, and the contracts still last. You could do a 3-month contract, 2-month contract, and even a 1-month contract on futures, and you could roll them and all that stuff. So I kind of just chose futures. I felt like the most comfortable transition over, and that's how I was able. Trading Bitcoin 10x leverage is how I was able to quit mortgage and real estate. Um, Early 2021 after proven 6-digit wins. And so that's why I kind of moved over to futures. I was kind of forced to, but I'm glad. Overall, I'm glad that the government kind of was forcing to shut it all down. Don't have to worry about shady exchanges anymore. You got more of like the TD Ameritrades, you got the E Trades, you've got the Tasty Works, you got all them that are doing futures over there. So um, more legacy accounts that I feel like aren't you don't have to worry about it being scammed or anything like that is as much, right? It's still possible, but or hacked or whatever. So for me, futures is where it's at. Maybe Forex is really good for day trading or something, but I don't really day trade. So by myself, right? Would want to use my assistant. Here we go. All right, so that's Rari. What else? What else? What else? What else? Yeah, we'll come back to it. Sure, Doc Talk. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Rari, let's flip over. Ooh, I muted myself. Oh, thanks. Thanks for letting me know, Javier. Oh, okay, we're back. How long was I out? How long was I out? Made it to live. Awesome. Awesome, RB. Awesome. Yeah. Thankfully, the mic says it's red if it's muted. So all I had as soon as I saw your comment, then I looked down and it said 30 seconds. Oh, cool, 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 cool. Then I looked down and it was no longer red. So cool. Yep, yep, yep. Shooter, by the way. Awesome. Yep. Thanks, Javier. Let me know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, yep, yep. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. We're back. So rare bull could be catching a bounce. So just being aware though, just being aware. We've been talking about, will the NASDAQ put in a lower high, right? We talked about it. We're not talking about it right now. We've been talking about it back here. The lower high is a higher probability of a short position, right? Even though this was a great setup. Bearish divergence followed by a reversal candle, followed by a lower high. Then it's starting to break back down, hit some targets, right? Then we were talking about it on the live streams over here way back on August 5th, saying, hey, it looks like some profit taking could be happening up over here. And so in the interim, we could be seeing a bounce, and then a couple days later, in hindsight, start to come back up, and then of course buy signal. And then we drew this out a while back. We're like, if you're looking at it from a weekly standpoint, could be a couple weeks where possible rolling over into a lower high, and so it's still an uptrend till it's not. It starts breaking back down, then possible lower high situation, and that's why we have it drawn out like that, right? We don't have a magic crystal ball. We're just trying to play it out in real time, and that's the way I see it. If it finds support here, great, and takes off to the upside, then we'll probably be challenging former all-time highs and or making newer all-time highs. But as of right now, after seeing what the VIX did, after seeing some of the other Magnificent Seven stocks have bigger moves, and then they bounce like 40%, price could just be putting in a lower high. So it's caution, caution, caution. SP 500, we talked about the same exact thing, right? So the bearish divergence come down, the initial big plunge down, everything is back to normal, everything is back okay, possibly puts in a lower high over here, right? Puts in a possible lower high. Maybe it starts to roll back over, keeping an eye on it. Dow Jones, similar thoughts. Russell 2000, similar thoughts. Ethereum never filled this gap over here. It's possibly it fills the gap. Dollar just dropping out the bottom. The dollar is continuing to be ultra bearish on the daily chart. Could see a bounce in the near future, but we'll probably hit the 200-week. It's possible we hit the 200-week moving average first, and then maybe it bounces off of that. But the 200-week moving average has not been retested since February 2022, and it is falling like a rock right now, right? It's falling hard. Now it's flipped ultra bearish on the weekly chart. Holy moly guacamole. Chief Dog Walker over here reporting live. VIX pending buy signal on the VIX weekly chart. Not yet on the daily chart, but the VIX weekly chart has a pending buy signal. Let's see. Let's drop down. It was the 3-hour chart earlier, was the highest besides the weekly. The 4-hour chart has a pending buy signal on the 4-hour chart. There's a gap up there at $36.62 ish, right? So this is what I'm saying. Caution, caution, caution. It may have found bottom. It may have put in a higher low. We don't know for sure. If the VIX starts to flip back around, not only in the weekly chart, daily chart, 4-hour chart, 8-hour chart, gets back above the 200-week moving average over here. And if the monthly chart finishes with a buy signal on the monthly chart, look out. Look out. Make sure you have a plan in place, because look out. Oh, we don't know what's going to happen. What else? But fireworks, right? Fireworks will happen. Upside, downside, depending on what asset we're looking at. Trade each chart individually first and foremost. 26 minutes in. Let's flip over the Magnificent Seven. Okay. NVIDIA, we talked about it. We covered it. This is a massive bounce from wick to wick, 43%, right? Could be putting in a lower high. I mean, it's straight up, right? It went straight up. That's a short squeeze if I've ever seen one. So trap some more longs, crush all the late shorts, right? That's the name of the game. Everyone who got bearish over here started shorting, all wiped out. Anyone back over here who got in but didn't take profit, all back to break even, or maybe they even lost money, right? So if you're not taking profits along the way, you're probably losing money, right? Most likely, especially when they say 95%, not hopefully not market snipers, but 95% of traders lose money. Ooh, probably because they're not locking in profits along the way, right? NVIDIA, you got to treat it like a business. You know, a lot of people are probably swinging for the fences, looking for that home run every time, trying to get 1000 percenters, 50x leverage, 100x leverage, all that stuff. That those are for the gamblers, and eventually you'll catch some wins here or there, and eventually you'll just blow up an account using 50 to 100x leverage. In my own personal opinion, 10x is the highest I basically go ever, and I would say you better not be asking me questions what to do if you're using 10x leverage. You better know your entries, you better know your exits, you better have proven your strategy, you better know when to hold them, when to fold them, know when to walk away, uh, know when to cut your losses, know when to push it, all that stuff. You better know if you're using that type of leverage. Uh, what do I always say? Leverage is the great equalizer if you don't have a lot of money. It's also the great destroyer, right? So you could destroy your account too. Meta could be putting in a lower high. Amazon filled this gap. Breaking news, filled the gap today. Boom. Breaking news, filled that gap left open from August 1st. So we'll see. Got another gap down here at 170. Right? Let's flip that to yellow. So filling gaps all over the place on Amazon. Microsoft talked about possible lower highs on all of these. You got a gap over here in Tesla at 245, still at 147. Apple could be putting in a lower high. Again, these $3 trillion assets bouncing that much is insane. Don't forget, there is a small gap at 232. Google could fill this gap up over here. We don't know for sure. But that gap is at 183. You got one on 144. So that's pretty much it for the Magnificent Seven. Anything else jumps out at us besides the VIX? Let's see, Hut, Bitfarm, breaking back down. Marathon Digital is going to catch a bounce over here. Maybe pending buy signal. Seems like it's going to catch a bounce over here on Marathon Digital, CLSK. So if they're going to catch a bounce, if Bitcoin's going to catch a bounce, altcoins are going to catch a bounce. There you go. Hopefully we catch a bounce. Iris Energy, breaking news, pending buy signal. We going to make it. Had a buy signal yesterday. Cypher Mining, not yet. MIGI, still battling this trend line. And the trending dots. Riot, not yet. Hive, pending buy signal yesterday. Okay. What else? Oh, what was that BT that we looked at yesterday? Oh, someone pointed out SDIG. Dang, Stronghold Digital Mining. That's it. That's a big gap up. Who's chasing here? I'm sure there's some people chasing here. I'm not chasing that. Instead, I'll look for something else. So if SDIG 70%, that's insane. Yeah. So if SDIG is gapping up digital mining, are we going to see some other digital mining stocks break off to the upside as well? We have some pending buy signals. Keep in mind, the buy signal was on August 19th, and then 2 more positive days, and then it was gapped up. So you most likely got to be in it to win it beforehand. So if it starts flipping around, similar to SDIG, and you get a buy signal, maybe the next couple of days we start getting some gaps up to the upside on some of these other Bitcoin mining stocks. Breaking news. So good find over here, Javier, on SDIG. I wasn't paying attention to it. It's on my watch list, but I wasn't looking at it on a regular basis. Got kind of lost in the mix over here. So good call over there because it could be leading the way on these other Bitcoin mining stocks. Woo-wee. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's catch a bounce. Oh, BT. So after that 20% gap up, it's still bullish over there on the oh, there's a 4-hour chart. Oh my God. Hold on. Time out. Have I been watching the 4-hour chart this whole time? Oh my God. Let's go back to SDIG. Maybe it wasn't a buy signal on the daily chart. Nope. Today is the buy signal. Oh, you had to be on a lower time frame, so you would have missed it. I would have probably missed it. So maybe not. It was starting to flip around over here, right? So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was starting to get bullish. Had the RSI, yeah, had the RSI buy signal, all that stuff. So yeah, probably wouldn't have missed that one if I was looking at it, but I missed it obviously. Uh BT. Just gonna do a follow up on it. I had a 20% increase. Where is it? No, BitB? No. Not Bit, not that one. There it is. Found it. Yeah, so I had that gap up and buy signal there too. So seems like the Bitcoin mining stocks are gapping up and then having a buy signal. So you may have to drop down to a lower time frame before the actual buy signal. But just be aware that they are creating these gaps and could see some wild swings, especially if the VIX starts pumping. Could see some wild swings, to the upside. Like, I mean, this is an over exaggeration, but kind of, right? So you could see some wild swings in both directions. So just be aware of that. You got a gap over here, 20% gap up. What else? Target's up 12% today. Holy moly guacamole. And they pay a dividend. Dang. Had a buy signal a couple days ago. Got a gap down here. Got a gap up here. Got a gap down here. Right? I don't know what the heck's going on over here. Got a gap over here at 112. Gaps everywhere. This gap was filled. Right? What else? I think that's about it. PayPal consolidating after filling the gap. Could take a breather here. It's possible. Still bullish on the higher time frame. So it's buy the dip season, in my opinion, for PayPal. We'll see how it plays out. What else? What else? TLT. Okay, you got it, Dark Talk. Oh, I have it on here already. Let's see. TLT. Where is it? TLT. There it is. Still bullish on the daily chart. Still bullish on the weekly chart, right? It's coming back into target 1 right now. There's still 3 more targets to get hit, but come back in target 1 first. Has not retested the 200-week moving average at 117 since February 2022 when it was at 141. So there's a confluence there of target 3, target 2. By the time the 200-week moving average comes down, probably be about 116 if it gets retested finally. What else? Arrow, you got it. Crypto, moving and shaking today. Let's go. I got some work to do. Let's see. You didn't say what exchange, so we'll just select Coinbase. Not a lot of chart history, so I can't really add too much more value. Probably looks similar to other altcoins over here. Had that massive pump up, right? 2,400%. Wow. 2,400%, followed by 83% correction, right? This is a low, right? Possible higher low. So maybe it's going to be similar to other altcoins where start to see it make its move. Still currently bearish right now on the daily chart. There's not a lot of chart history for the weekly chart or higher. So I don't know. Right. It's possible it catches a bounce. Just eyeball tests, right? So there you go. Still under the trending dots, but it looks a lot like a lot of the other crypto assets over there. So I think that's it. I don't see a chart looks. I don't see any other chart requests as of right now. Let's see what else. Whoa, 37 minutes. Nice. We were rocked it today. Steamrolled right through it. How are we doing on likes? Keep me interested. Let's go. Let's go. 20 likes. Okay. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. That's a lot. That's pretty good for the Twitter X app crew. The YouTube crew, they smash that with 100 views. They crush those likes, right? So but we'll take what we get. So thank you for all of your support over there. Let's see, anything else jumps out at us. I think that's about it. I think that is about it. Just scanning. Target. Yep, covered that one. Yeah. What's that? Auto inventory sales inventory ratio. All right. I think that's about it. Bitcoin. Could we see a pending buy signal on Bitcoin in the near future? Is the bottom in? It's possible. It's possible the bottom is in on this wick over here. It was possible the bottom was in over here and it wasn't, right? It was possible the bottom was in over here and it wasn't. So we'll see if this is going to be a higher low or not. Too early to say. We'll see how it goes. See if we catch a bounce and if it puts in a lower high at some point, or if it finally breaks out above there and puts in a higher high after a higher low. So too early to say over here, but we could be seeing a pending buy signal on Bitcoin in the near future. Could be seeing a bounce in the near future. And these altcoins have been just destroyed. 60, 70. We just saw Arrow 83% correction, right? Over 150 days, 5 months. So they're due for a bounce. They're due for a correction of the correction, right? A retracement of the correction. They to say that they're overdue is an understatement. They are definitely overdue. Doesn't mean we're getting at a new all-time highs. Doesn't mean the bull run is full force. Doesn't mean any of that yet. We need to hit those targets and then flip those resistance targets from resistance into support, and then we'll see if it takes off after that. So with that, hope everyone has a good rest of your day. Thanks for all of your support. I appreciate you, and we will see you on the next live stream. Continue to sniper the markets together. Thank you.